Alright, this is going to be a review of the ultradynamico tyres. Shout out Heaps Good Garage for sending these along. These are the Mars tyres with the JFF tread. You can see it also comes in 2 other treads, but yeah, this is the one I got. So yeah, first impressions, they seem pretty quality. These are made in Japan. They smell pretty good, like a log fire. Here's the inside. You can see it's pretty well made, and the rubber feels pretty soft. These also have a sidewall protection as well, and because they're tubeless, I think they're slightly thicker on the sidewalls. I've had other tires where they're a little bit thinner, but yeah, because these are made for tubeless, you don't want the sealant to be leaking out. You can see on the side here it's actually labeled 2.3, and max PSI we got 35. And then here made in Japan again. And then the tread seems pretty sick, I think. It's not, the knobs aren't super big, but they're enough to get a bit of grip, and also looks like pretty fast rolling as well. I also think like aesthetically the triangle looks pretty cool, kind of like an arrow, but I don't know if that matters that much to people. You can see here pretty flat, but the sides come up a bit. And then here's the weight, 261 grams. 222, 21. And then they also sent some grips. So I think these are just prototype grips for now. So I'm going to give these a test out as well. They look pretty sick. Nice palm resting area. So these are the wheel set I'm going to put it on. These are the XT ones that I got off the dad bike that I kept together. So the only thing I need to do is find a cassette. I have an 8-speed one, which I can chuck on. And it shouldn't matter because it's friction. These are Raya RM20. So yeah, pretty good. I think these are stainless steel spokes as well, but they go pretty good. So I'm gonna chuck the tires on and then see how I go. Alright, so I say putting them on was pretty simple. When you unfold them, they keep their shape. And then I just need to use one tire lever to put the tire on, just because tubeless tires are a little bit tighter than normal, because they don't want sealant popping out. But yeah, overall pretty simple. Just take your time and it should be fine. Alright, that's all done. Yeah, they're pretty bouncy, hold air, and I think they look pretty good. I just pumped up about 30 PSI, and then here's the true width of them, around 55 millimeters. I would say they look a little bit smaller than other 2.3s I have. Not sure if this is because my rims are not tubeless, but yeah, there's the measurement anyway. And then here's the rims I'm running just in case. These are about 25 wide. Internal probably be 21, 22. The cassette I'm going to put on, I think some type of XT, maybe a little bit better quality than normal. So yeah, I had to run a space on the inside and run it as a 7-speed because my freehub body was too short, but it worked out. And just gave it a quick clean, and then all ready to chuck the wheels on. Alright, putting the wheels on was pretty straightforward just because I had friction shifters already, and I just popped the back one in. The back one ended up being a different size dropout, but I just squeezed it in there anyway. It wasn't too far off. And then I also had to true the back wheel a little bit to make sure the brake pads were working. But you can see it shift gears fine there. And then yeah, did the brakes for the front as well. Here checking on some Cross prototype grips. Yeah, they're based off those old Oakley grips. They look pretty sick. I think you don't see a lot of grips with the little palm bit like this with the hook as well. So yeah, keen to try these out. I just used water to put these on, and yeah, it was pretty hard, but I think better hard than not, because otherwise it will twist, especially with these palm rest things. Alright, just pumped it up, and I'm going to start off with 35 as recommended, and then we'll go down and see how we go. Doing pretty good so far. I'm gonna let out some air and try to run it at maybe like 20 psi. All right, all plugged in. I feel like that's gotta be like 20, right? Alright, so overall I'm pretty happy with these. I think they ride super well, and when you pick up your bike they feel pretty light, and I'm not even running tubeless, so tubeless probably even lighter. And I really like running the low PSI, and I've ridden low PSI the next day as well. It felt really good on bumps and stuff. Cornering, the little side knobs really helped grip, and I felt pretty safe around corners as well. Didn't wash out or anything. And then just for comparison, I'd say they're somewhere between the Maxxis DTHs that I have and also the Tioga downhill tires with the bigger knobs. They roll pretty well on road, you don't get that knobby sound, and then for off-road you get a bunch of grip as well. So yeah, I was pretty happy with this. If you're looking for something that does a little bit of both, I think these tires are great for that. The grips are pretty good as well. I feel really good on the palms with a little extra bit, and yeah, probably great for commuting and all stuff like that. And I'm back on the tires. I'd say the only downsides would be just the width was a little bit off when I put it on my rims. I don't know if that's because it's tubeless or rims, but other than that, yeah, definitely back them, and can't wait to ride them for a bit more. I didn't get a punch at all. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys like this review, and if you have any questions, put in comments. Shout out Heaps Good Garage for sending these along. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. Hope you guys liked it, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.